This tutorial is to show you how to construct a visual filter using Logos 6 Bible software. First of all, class, I want you to put your get something similar to my look here. I have my Bibles on the top pane and I have my resources on the bottom. Now go to your library and click on your library tab, and I want you to type in LOUW, and hopefully you have this resource. This is Louw-Nida. It's called the Greek to English Lexicon of the New Testament based on semantic domains. This is worth the add-on for your library. If you click that, it opens it down here. I'm just going to click and drag this tab up to here, release it. Now we have the lexicon in the top. Now, if you're not familiar with it, you can open your table of contents there, click the chevron, go up to the top, click the introduction, and read how this lexicon is set up. Okay, do that later if you're not familiar with this lexicon. Great lexicon. Now go down to number 93 and open it up so you see persons and places. Click on places and it brings it up. Now the next step is we're going to create the filter. So go to Documents and click Visual Filter, and what that does, it opens the it's basically just a search. So go down here and it's an untitled visual filter. So click on the little pencil and write this in. Type place names in the Bible. Then you come to your find box, and right above that we're going to narrow our search range, all Bible text, and we're going to put in here, let's put in Acts. Okay, in all Bibles. In the actual find box, I want you to type in a shift open caret. It's like a V open to the right there. Okay. Then you come up to your places and you're going to ask it to find all of the entries in the lexicon in this number. Do a Command C on PC or on a Mac, or Control C on the PC, sorry, and copy that. Then you're going to paste it down here right beside the open caret. So you should have open caret 93.389 to 93.615. Then close the caret like that. All right. Now we've actually created a filter. Now what we want to do is come to the formatting. You want to tell it to mark the findings. Let's mark them. Let's go with green. Okay. Now you could do some other searches if you want, but we're just doing this basic search here. Okay, let's test out our filter, see if it's working. Go back to your top pane and click the English Standard Version. Go to the book of Acts and look there. Now you have every place name is marked, even in your English Bibles, is marked in green. Now if I went over to my UBS, my Greek text, I can also put Acts in there, and it will mark, as soon as it comes up, it will also mark the well, it should be marking my place names, and I think it's because I don't have my filter turned on here. This sometimes will happen, but I have my filters turned off. So if you go up to these three circles, I'm going to click Visual Filters, and it looks like I have some other filters on. So yes, I do. Let me turn those rest of those off. Notice I have place names in the Bible. That's the filter we just made. And here we are. So if you're using the Greek text, now you have, even in the Greek, there are all the place names in your Greek Bible. English Bible, Greek Bible. Okay? All right. Now, let's say you've got this filter, and two things. you can go back in and do the same thing, and you can go back to Louw-Nida, let's say, and say, well, I want it to mark uh, all the places where we have, let me just pick one here, religious activities. I could go to that. I could say, I want you to find everywhere there is a word that they have labeled as a religious practice. Let's just do that. I could put those numbers inside the filter. I could make a new filter. It is very flexible, and you can make as many of these as you want. But let's say, okay, I want to save it because I don't want to forget it. Okay, so click your tools and go to what's called favorites, and it's going to open a column here on your left. Go to our favorites and click add, and we now see place names in the Bible. So there it is. We've saved it over there, so you can come back to this formula anytime that you want it. Okay, so it's in your favorites.